All right. Welcome to another edition of our Tech Tuesday sessions. This week, we're going to be looking at our digital resources that are offered in the district. So we'll go over everything that you have available at your grade level, and then we'll also look at how you can go in and if there's a resource that you would like to use that we don't go over today or that you don't have in your class link, then we'll show you how you can get that resource approved through the app approval process. So to kick off, we're going to start with our district resources that we currently have.
All right, I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to go through our district provided resources, and you'll be able to access all of these through your class link. And if for some reason something is not there, let us know and we can get it fixed for you. We have a few grade bands that we're going to go through, and a lot of these will be on all sets. So I'll just kind of go through it and show you what we have access to. So we're going to begin with ECC through 3rd grade. You all have access to this is new, Fountas and Pinnell did create a digital content for your textbook. And so that is newly added. So you could use that. Think Central is where you will access your Go Math and Science Fusion digital textbooks. To get to your social studies periodicals digitally, you'll go to the Studies Weekly app on your class link. Renaissance, this is where Accelerated Reader, RenStar Math, RenStar Reading are accessed. We use those often, so you will be, and stay tuned for later this month. We'll do some, or I guess in July, we'll do some reports on Renaissance. Our district reading program is Lexia. We have Lexia Core 5 for 5th grade and younger to hone on those reading and fluency skills. Dreambox is our math program for up to 6th grade. And other programs like Discovery Education, this is for K through 12, and it is a great resource that has information in all content areas. And it ranges from science and social studies articles to even videos. You can find math videos, activities, and even ebooks and audiobooks are found in Discovery Education. So it's not just science like you would imagine or like it used to be long ago. But Discovery Education is a great instructional resource. New this year that will be used in your computer lab sessions are Typing Club and Neptune Navigate. These are two things that we have really been needing. So we're going to start, we've purchased Typing Club to teach keyboarding to our students. And then Neptune Navigate is an awesome digital citizenship program. And we'll talk more about that one again in another session. So those are new this year. We will continue with using Flocabulary with the fun wraps for all content areas. And don't forget that Flocabulary does have other activities that you can do, like vocabulary quizzes and whatnot. So Flocabulary is an awesome resource. Music teachers, you have Quaver. So there's a resource for everyone. Provided by your libraries are Tumblebooks, TextQuest, and Mac and Via. Tumblebooks and Mac and Via are ebook resources, and you'll find audiobooks in there as well. TextQuest is a resource that is a database full of all sorts of resources, like National Geographic Kids, EBSCO, teachingbooks.net. You'll even find ebooks here in your EBSCO. So these are 3 great resources when students can't get to the library to get a physical book. They can check out ebooks on these 3 resources. All right, good. We're going to move to the 4th and 5th grade band, and for the most part, everything is exactly the same except for your ELAR digital textbook is accessed through Savvis EasyBridge or Pearson EasyBridge. They kind of go hand in hand. I think it used to be Pearson, but now it's Savvis. So this will be the icon that you'll choose for that. Let's see. Everything else is the same. Moving to 6th grade. 6th grade, your Savvis again is your English language arts textbook. Math has changed in 6th grade. We use the McGraw-Hill textbook to access all of the content digitally. Another difference here is we use My HRW to access your digital social studies book. Let's see. And then Lexia changes to, so you're still using Lexia as our main reading program, but it's Lexia Power Up when we get to 6th grade. All right. Again, everything else is pretty much the same, K through 12. Let's move to 7th and 8th grade. New resources that we have here. We are switching from Dreambox to Imagine Math. So that will be something new this year that the 7th and 8th graders are going to try out for us and see how well they do. Junior high students also have access to Newsela. And this is a great resource that is literally literacy focused, and they'll read articles about current events and whatnot. So great resource there. Davis Digital is for the art program. So you have access to lots of art resources there, as well as Apex. Lots of teachers will use this for tutorials or digital content for other subjects. We use it a lot for DAEP and whatnot, but all teachers have access to Apex as well. All right. At the high school, again, a lot of the same resources. The textbooks are a little more streamlined, and they are, McGraw-Hill houses all of the reading, language arts, math, and most sciences. Your digital textbooks are found there. And then My HRW houses everything else, like any of the social studies, histories, geography, whatnot. And your biology textbook is found here. Let's see. The only other, ISEV, and this is for your CTE courses. All of the digital content that is provided will be provided through ISEV. And let's see, that is it. You will have access to this resource, as well as if you click here, you'll get access to a spreadsheet that has the same information as the infographic, but we will be adding to this as new programs are purchased. Do keep in mind as well that your admin may purchase other programs specific to your campus. The programs that are listed on the district digital resources are ones that Lindsay and I manage, and we can definitely help you out with any problems that you have through those. Your campus programs are a little bit different because we're not always admin for those. So keep that in mind as you're working with the different programs in your class. So all of these you can access through our class link. So it's super easy. And if you have any problems with any of them, please let us know. So now if you want to know about new programs or how to get new programs or check out things, Lindsay's going to talk to y'all about that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and send it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so as you can see, as Felicia went over, we have several different digital resources that are available to each grade level. And you can access all of those district purchased resources in your ClassLink dashboard. as well as students would also access them that way as well. But if there is a certain resource that you would like to use, but you are not seeing it in your ClassLink, or we did not go over it today, there is a process that you can go through to have that resource approved. So to do that, you will, let's look at our EISD app approval process. Okay, so in this approval process, it is important that you have any resource that you want to use with students approved at the district level. And this is mainly to protect you and your students, as well as the technology in the district. Many apps and extensions can possibly have viruses or malware that is embedded in them. And so it's critical that the tech department approves those apps and extensions before you download them or install them on your Chrome or in your Chrome browser. We also need to make sure that we're protecting our students' privacy. So even though a resource may be free and it looks like a great resource, and it may be, a lot of those free programs will give out student privacy, student data. And so we've got to make sure that we carefully read those terms and conditions and the privacy policies that these programs have to ensure that we're protecting our students' privacy. So in order to do that, we have to make sure that to ensure compliance, staff may not create any student accounts on any website or program until it has been approved by the district. So to get a program or a resource approved, the first thing that you'll want to do is check the EISD approved apps or website list. So you can find that list on our digital learning website, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But the list is here. So we will be adding to this list as the year progresses. Right now we have our currently approved programs here. Of course, anything that is purchased by the district will be on this list. It'll also give you a quick description of the program or resource, the URL that you can access the program if you've never used it before. And then we'll add in some different ratings that you'll see here. These are the Common Sense Media ratings, and we'll have a link I will share with you to go and review those before you even submit an app for approval. So you'll want to check this list first before you submit something to be approved. If it's already on here, then you're free to use it. Also, you'll want to go over to the tab at the bottom and check the denied list. So if you don't see it on the approved, also check the denied list. If it's already on the denied list, then there's no need to send in a request because it will be denied again. So that'll just save us all some time. You'll also see a tab for approved Google Apps and extensions or add-ons. As we get those approved or as there are requests that come in, we'll add those here for you as well. So once you have checked that list, if the app or website is on the approved list, you're good to use it. You can go ahead and get started. If it is not on, or I'm sorry, if it is on the block list, then it's not to be used with students. If it's not on either list, then it's time to submit a help ticket, and you'll have to wait for an approval before you can start using that resource. So once you've submitted that help ticket, if we approve the app or website, then you'll be notified, and we'll update the list so that any other staff member that would like to use the resource will also see it on that approved list. And we'll also let you know if it is denied, and we'll tell you why it's denied. And that way you're not just second guessing what was wrong with the program. We'll let you know for sure what was wrong. For more information on those, a good place to check is this Common Sense Education. Nope, I don't have it pulled up, so click on that. This is where Talisha and I go a lot. It gives us EdTech reviews. I've also linked it in our notes here. If you click on EdTech reviews, it'll take you to Common Sense Education. This is a great resource. They come in and review all of these programs or all of these resources. They'll give you a learning rating, so how it actually pertains to the classroom. They'll give you a community rating, meaning other teachers or educators will go in and rate the program as well. And then they'll also give you a privacy rating. You want to be very careful if you start seeing these warnings. You can click on them and it'll tell you why it gave them that rating. And it will also tell you what grade they recommend using the program. and if it is free or if you will have to pay for it. So it gives lots of great reviews on what other educators are using in the classroom, and a quick little way to see what the privacy rating is. Okay. So if you are ready to submit an app for approval, you'll need to go into Eduphoria. And if you click on create a new ticket and you're going to create a technology ticket, you will go to the digital learning resources option and you'll see this app approval request. So once you click here, you'll need to select your campus, let us know your room number, as well as your extension to your classroom, and then give us the link to the resource you would like to use, who needs access, and what it will be used for. And then you'll just submit that request. Once we are able to go over that resource and check all of the different privacy policies and requirements of that resource, then we'll get back to you and let you know if it has been approved or denied. A few things to help you evaluate these resources before you send in a help ticket. We've thrown together a top 10 app evaluation questions. If you go through these are mainly due to privacy issues. So these questions will help you determine if a resource has a good privacy policy before you even submit that ticket. If you go through these and you notice, oh, this doesn't look good, then you'll know that it's probably not even worth sending in a request. But feel free to do that and we'll let you know. And then I've also provided a link down here that kind of explains these questions in a little more detail. Okay, so just like we talk every week, you have all of these resources available to you at the Digital Learning website. So when you go to our Digital Learning site, if you'll click on the staff resources and Digital Learning PD, you'll be able to see a quick schedule of what our upcoming sessions will be over. And then you can also, if you hover over here and go to the drop-down arrow for Digital Learning PD and go to the PD library, you'll see that each week we update our notes here with the most recent one in the front. But if you've missed a session or you want to go back and review one of our previous sessions, if you just arrow through the slideshow, each of our session notes will be listed here. And we'll continue to add to that throughout the summer. Then if you scroll down, each session as we record the session, we'll upload those here on the website, or you can go straight to the Digital Learning YouTube channel to find the playlist for each session as well. You'll also notice we have the EISD app approval process here on the website. So you'll have access to all of those resources that we showed you today, as well as the link to the spreadsheet that shows you all of our currently approved and denied list. Okay, so hopefully you're just as excited as us when it comes to all of the resources you have available to use with your students. If you enjoyed this session and you would like to earn some PD credit for attending this session, then you can click on the Summer Tech Tuesday Google Form link at the top of our website. And then make sure you fill out this form with your first and last name, your campus, and which session you attended today so that you can earn that credit. And we'll enter that into Eduphoria for you. All right, and just a heads up, next week, June 29th, we'll be going over our new digital citizenship program that we'll be using this upcoming school year. And then the following sessions we'll have on July 6th, will be on RenStar reports. And July 20th will be over Techtiques and keyboarding skills. So we hope that you'll join us for those sessions as well. I'm going to stop presenting. All right, so as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Talisha or I, and we'll be happy to help you this summer get ready for the upcoming school year. Thanks.
Bye.